we're gonna Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm Vanessa and this is Nessa CX Beauty, and today's video is going to be on the Temptations palette by Midas Cosmetics in collaboration with Julie Gutierrez, and this is how it looks on the inside, y'all. And it is $26 and features 16 shades. Now, this packaging is different for Midas Cosmetics. They usually have packaging like this, and I think it's a bit of a step up, and it's a step up in color story too. This is my current favorite, well, my last current favorite, because this is taken over as a favorite by Midas Cosmetics. This is the Honeycomb palette. I am freaking obsessed with this palette, and I think this palette, the Temptations palette, is even better. So congratulations to Julie and Midas Cosmetics on an amazing collaboration. Speaking of collaborations, this video is also a collaboration. It's in collaboration with Ivory Cherry, and if y'all don't know who Ivory Cherry, you should, and you do now. She is also a beauty channel here on YouTube, and we are actually like days apart in terms of creating our channels, so I thought that it was freaking awesome. Like literally we put up our anniversary videos on the same day, and I was like, wait, are we YouTube twins? But turns out she's a little bit, like, I think we're like 2 days apart, so that's crazy how we even found each other. So that's how the world works, and now she is one of my friends, and she's also a Midas ambassador with me, and we both have codes for 20% off. My code is NessaC10 for 20% off any order, and her code is Ivory Cherry for 20% off of every Midas Cosmetics order. So before we get started, I want to do my comment shoutouts of the day, and that is to Tara Brown Beauty, thank you for always being first, and Lilybot, thank you for always being there for me. And if you want to be next video's comment shout out of the day, just turn on that bell and be one of the first people to comment on my videos. But without further ado, we're gonna get into the palette. We're gonna do a look, and Ivory and I decided to split the palette in half so we can show off its versatility. So I have the neutral side and she has the colorful side. So if you want to see a colorful look using this side of the palette, go on over to Ivory's video right after you watch mine. Or if you're bored right now, just go to her video right now anyway. It'll be carded up here and in the cards at the end as well. So let's get into it. Okay, so I already have P. Louise eye base all over my eyes. And for the first shade, we're gonna go into Allure with my Morphe M513. And we're gonna put that all over our crease and swoop it outwards towards our eyebrows. Next up, we're gonna go into Aurora with my Morphe 321 brush. And we're gonna deepen up our outer V with this brown shade. Now, I am not used to putting browns on my eyes, but I do like browns with a reddish undertone, and this brown is perfectly suitable for a girl like me. I don't know about y'all, but when I see browns in a palette and I see too many of them, I get really anxious because I don't know what to do with them. But luckily this is a red tone brown and the other one is a more mauve berry tone brown, so I do not mind the browns in this palette. But if they are all poo-poo brown, I'm not with it. I'm sorry. And after we have that shade laid down, we're just going to go back in with the 513 brush and blend the two shades into one another with no added product. Okay, so after we look a little crazy, it's time to cut the crease. And I'm using my P. Louise eye base in Rumor 2 and my Alamar flat shader brush. So after our creases are nice and cut, I'm gonna go into the shade Modesty, which is this beautiful white gold shade, with my Anastasia packing brush from the double-ended brush that comes with every palette, minus the pro palettes. But I'm gonna put that in the second half of my cut crease. And y'all, I have all 3 pro palettes now. I'm not sure if it's like, what's it called? If it's too late to do a video on them, but I do have them all, and let me know if you guys are actually willing to like sit through and watch like the 100th video on volume 2 and 3. I already have a swatch video up from volume 1, but I never did a look with it, and now I have volume 2 and volume 3, and I feel kind of overwhelmed. So let me know what's up with what you guys want to watch down in the comments below. I also have never done my paint palette review. I'm just going back into the Aurora shade and blending that into the shimmer that we just laid down. But yeah, I never did that review, and I don't know. I'm like kind of lost. I don't know what to put out. I don't know what you guys want to see. So let me know down below, and I will do as you please. And on the inner half, we're gonna go into this beautiful shade called Virtue with the same brush and just go in with it. This shade is beautiful. It is a little bit more loosely packed than all of the other shimmers in this palette, but it is so gorgeous. I don't even mind. And let's just honor and appreciate the fact that these shimmers are freaking beautiful. I got like the side with all the shimmers, and she got the side with all of the colorful shades. Ivory Cherry. Okay, so this is how our eyes look. I'm just gonna finish up my entire face off of camera and be right back for the lower lash line. Okay, so we are back for the lower lash line. Just to explain a little bit of my face, I did use Impulse as my blush and Virtue and Modesty mixed as my highlighter, just because I like to see if I can use shadows as face products, and these definitely did not disappoint. And you know, I like to keep it simple on my lower lash line. And I'm sorry, Ivory Cherry, I digged onto your side a little bit, but we're gonna dig into Opalescence and mix that in with Aurora with my Morphe 431 brush, and we're just gonna line our lower lash line with these 2 shades. Now, I know I didn't use the colorful side, and that is Ivory's thing today, but Opalescence is one of my favorite shades in this palette. Something about it just drives me insane. I mean, do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that shade? That shade is beautiful. So Opalescence definitely is one of the shadows that takes the cake for me. And then we're gonna go into Charmed, and this is a flat brush that I got from a giveaway. Coincidentally, I won Ivory Cherry's giveaway, and this came in a brush set that I won from her, so thank you, Ivory. But I'm just gonna put that in the inner half of my lower lash line, and then whoop, smoke it out. And I already did this, but just for the sake of the video, Real Techniques packing brush, going back into Virtue, and we're gonna put that in our inner corners. And I feel like we're ready for a date, but your girl's forever alone, so no dates here. So this is the finished look with the lower lash line and all. I did throw on Unicorn Blood by Jeffree Star. People usually ask what my lip shade is, so that is the lip shade I picked for today. I actually have to pick up a new one because I'm actually basically out of this tube, so maybe I'll pick it up soon. when the Shane Dawson thing releases. Who else is excited for that? But if you guys like this video, I'm sure you will love Ivory Cherries. I can't wait to see what she did with this, because she's gonna be using these colors, and I'm telling you, these shades right here are literally everything. I chose to use these shades because I wanted to go out of my comfort zone. I'm usually not okay with like using all these browns, but I feel like I look like I should be on a date. But that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, I think that's like the second time I've said this throughout this video, but I'm in a very emotional low in terms of my love life, and let me know if y'all can relate to that. But I'm in an emotional high because of my professional development. I actually got my first full-time job, and I wanted to share that with you guys because it's actually in a counseling office, and that's what I got my master's in. So I'm very blessed for that, even though I don't know how to feel in terms of my mental state. So this is just a check-in. Let me know how you guys are mentally doing down below in the comments, because I want you guys to share with me. I want to share with you guys, and let's be open books together. But check out Ivory's video, please. I know I'm gonna be watching that glued to the screen because 1, she's funny, 2, she's blunt, and 3, she's just an overall amazing girl. She's amazing to watch, and I'm so happy that I met you, Ivory. Thank you for agreeing to do this collab with me, and I hope to see you all soon. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.